lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, lovelies. Today I'll be doing a natal chart analysis. I'll be continuing this series on my channel, and today I'm doing like a natal chart reading / analysis on Elon Musk. I will be talking about his placements, explaining how it has led to a lot of his success, and a lot of the personality traits and characteristic traits that he has. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. Share this video with all your friends, your family members, your neighbors, your enemies, or anyone who you know who's a big fan of Elon Musk or who loves natal chart readings and is interested in this content. Elon Musk was born on June 28th, 1971, so that makes him a Cancer. So with this placement, a Cancer is very intuitive. They tend to be very emotional people. They tend to be stable people. They're steadfast and make great listeners. So he does seem like the type of person who's very intuitive. That's why he's able to make a lot of the deals that he makes. He isn't a very emotional person, and this comes from him being a water sign. And having stability is something that is connected with Cancers because they love stability. So him being stable makes sense as well. Steadfast and is a great listener. So he more than likely is going to be someone who listens to people's problems, and he tries his best to resolve them as well because he wants to make sure everyone is cool and everyone is great around him. Next up is his moon in Virgo. With this placement, he has a heightened sense of purpose and a need to do something productive. So since Virgo is in an earth sign and it's in the moon placement, it always has to be doing something. So in order for it to feel comfortable, in order for someone with a Virgo moon to feel safe, they always have to just be doing something. They always have to be working. And that's just something that gives them comfort. They have to have reason for something. They always want to calculate something before they do it. They're the type of people that look into something before they even do it because they want to make sure it's done perfectly. And while perfection is a great thing, sometimes it can set back a person with a Virgo placement. So just know that anything that you do or think of is very beautiful, and Elon has been able to overcome that. Next up is his Mercury in Cancer, and with this placement, he's always going to utilize his incredible listening skills to figure out what's going on below the surface. And since it is also in a water sign, he's going to prone to be very intuitive, and he's always going to listen because water signs tend to always listen to people. They're great listeners. And with these skills, he's always going to figure out or get to the bottom of anything. And this is something good because he'll be able to talk to people who he's trying to engage with. He'll be able to listen what's going on, and he's the type of person who people would call in order to manage something or in order to resolve a problem. They'll call him to get stuff together, and they'll call him to make sure that everything is going well accordingly, and he has the best ideas and resolutions. Next up is his Venus in Gemini, and with this placement, he requires a lot of variety, fun, and spontaneousness in his relationship. He's also the type of person that uses wit to attract people. He's playful and may tease people at times in order to get a relationship out of them. He wants a stimulating and lighthearted relationship. He can talk endlessly, and sometimes he will skip over deeper issues. He loves different things. He loves to change his taste frequently. He needs someone who would give him his freedom. He loves to flirt with people, and he may attract people with promise of fun, but not really a great relationship. He tends to omit things, and he has a big group of friends. So with this placement, he tends to have those characteristics, and it's good for him to have a compatibility and a strong bond with a partner before they get in a really true relationship. Next up is his placement in Mars, which is Aquarius. And with this placement, he gets his drive from learning and being able to have an innate desire for things. He's usually the type of person that is very inventive, and he's very original. And sometimes people may call him eccentric and offbeat, which they do. However, everything that he does is original. From example, the Tesla car. No other person has really created a car like that. That is an original idea, and a lot of people are able to benefit from that car. He is also the person who will work hard, and he is the type of person who has group goals, and he's also the type of person that has high standards. He's very idealistic, and he's a rebel, and people do call him that. So that's his placement in Aquarius. Next up is his Jupiter in Scorpio. With this placement, he is very self-aware, and he has a strong will. So he knows what he wants, he knows who he is, and with that, he's going to know what he's going to want in life. Him having a strong will is very important, because at times people may cave into pressure, and when you have a strong willpower, then that's very hard for you to do. He's also the type of person who will use his intuitive powers to get ahead in his career and personal life as well. As we know, Scorpio is a water sign, and intuition is very high with water signs. So he's going to use this to go ahead in his career, because with intuition, you're able to feel energy, you're able to feel whether this is the right decision for you or whether it's not, and this is beneficial for him not only in his personal life and in his career. Next up is his Saturn in Gemini, and with this placement, he loves to be stable, intelligent, and he has very strong communication skills. So being stable is something that's important, and it kind of correlates to his Cancer sun. He also is very intelligent. Geminis in any placement are very intelligent people, and being stable is something important for them as well. Another must is communication skills. So in any placement, you're going to have someone who is very intelligent and who loves to communicate with a Gemini placement. Communication is key. If communication is not there, then it's going to be very hard for them to stay in a relationship or be in a business ship with anyone or a partnership with anyone. So that's something that he more than likely is great at, is communication. That's great because he owns properties and he owns businesses, so communication is very important when you're in business. Next up is his Uranus in Libra. With this placement, he constantly comes up with new ideas and look at things in different ways. And this is something that is very unique because Elon Musk is always coming up with new ideas. And although he has his Tesla vehicles, he is also into SpaceX. He loves to do things or be involved in things that deals with space. And he just likes to expand on not only his knowledge, but also on a lot of the things that he does. And this is great because it makes him very inventive and it also makes him very unique. He loves to make things that are different and he looks at things in different ways. So with that difference involved, he'll be able to make things that are out of this world and extraordinary as well. Next up is his Neptune in Sagittarius, and with this placement, he thrives on a variety of exciting, uplifting experiences and learning new things. Elon Musk, as some people may say, he's a very fun person and he loves to do things that are very interesting. He loves to learn new things, and as you can tell, him learning all those new things, he's able to do a lot of things that are very interesting, that are very fun, and he's done a lot of things that have helped society. And he's the type of person that is involved in investigating and idealizing foreign and different intellectual systems and even religious philosophies. He's also the type of person that is a humanitarian and loves to improve a lot of those who are in need and need assistance. And he's the type of person that loves to help people regardless of who they are. Next up is his Pluto and Virgo. Because he was born between 1957 and 1972, he is a part of Generation X, and with this placement, he has a perfection and down-to-earth attitude. He's very hardworking, self-improving, and is very skilled. He is very environmental and very technology-minded, and this is due to him being in this generation, which is Generation X, and this is also why he's really into the environment and why he's into technology. Also, with this placement, he's quite adept to helping others and offering the practical care necessary to improve anyone's status, and this is something that he loves to do. And this is all geared towards his Pluto and Virgo that is very helpful in giving him these traits. Next up is his North Node in Aquarius, and with this placement, in order for him to get his hidden gifts and talents, he's going to have to develop these attributes. One is being objective, a desire for friendship, making decisions for the group's best interests, willingness to share unconventional ideas, willingness to champion humanitarian causes, active participation in groups, awareness of equality, relating to others as individuals apart from their specific roles, creating win-win situations, also recognizing how others are special. His mission in life will be also to be very unusual, learn the way of the inventor, create and connect to all different types of friendships, learn to be open with his heart and build fulfilling relationship with those around him, learn to share his emotions with others, and to focus his energies on being unique. This is something that will be very beneficial for him to do, and these are the things that will help him live to his full potential in life. Next up is his Chiron in Aries, and this is actually one of the hardest Chirons out here because it deals with yourself. Other Chirons may deal with like religion, or they just may deal with like luxury. They deal with outside issues that you can probably prevent from happening. However, with the Chiron in Aries, it has to do with your inward, how you feel about yourself. Sometimes, or a majority of the time, the person does not believe in themselves. They love to compare themselves to others, and at times they can be self-engrossed. However, in order for them to heal this wound, they have to move forward with loving themselves and knowing that they are important and that they deserve everything that they work hard for. They accept that everyone is very different, and they have to acknowledge their strengths and weaknesses and know that their weaknesses don't make them weak. They can use their weaknesses and make it into strengths and be the best that they can be. Next up is his Gemini ascendant / rising, and with this placement, he's the type of person that loves to learn. At times, he may be restless and appears to be impatient. He has a great talent with words. He is very intellectual, and he's also a bubbly socialite. He's very witty and charming. He may at times have a short attention span, and he may mimic other people's personality traits or style. He does not like schedules, and he may also be the type of person who is gifted with using his hands, and we do see this with all of the companies that he has, from Tesla, that is built from hand, SpaceX, that is built from hand. So he loves to do a lot of these things, and I believe that he really does represent his ascendant in Gemini very well. Last but not least is his Midheaven in Aries, and with this placement, the three most successful midheavens are Aries, Capricorn, and Leo. With this placement, he's the type of person that come alive when he's thrown into the spotlight. He loves to have self-employment or a career where he is in control of things that may be the best option. So this explains why he is a businessman. He loves to do things that make him self-employed, and he loves to have a career where he's in control of things, and being a business person, you're able to do that. He thrives in careers that calls for creative solutions in order to ease his impulses. So from Tesla into SpaceX, it is a solution to a lot of the problems that we do have on this planet Earth, and he is a fearless leader. So he really does represent his midheaven in Aries in the best way. And that's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Elon Musk natal chart. Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Did you learn something new about Elon? Were you able to get an understanding as to why he may be the way he is and how a lot of his successes have come apart? Please let me know down below. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also hit that like button and share this video with everyone that you know. If you have not yet followed me on all of my social media accounts and this is your calling to do so as well, please follow me, because if I'm not posting on YouTube, I am posting on those social media accounts. Also, I have a lot of content on there, so make sure you follow me. If you'd like to support me through my PayPal, it's linked down below, as well as support my Etsy store. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, lovelies.